Do you ever wonder if your cat feels the cold the same way you do? You crank up the heater, give them extra treats, and let them nap wherever they want. It feels like you are protecting them, right? But what if the things you are doing to help are actually hurting them instead? Every winter, thousands of cats silently endure kidney strain, joint stiffness, and chronic pain, all triggered by innocent mistakes their owners make without thinking twice. And the truth is, you are probably making at least one of them right now. Mistake number 1. You are feeding winter comfort portions. Do you ever catch yourself giving your cat a little extra food in winter because it just feels right? Like you are helping them prepare for the cold? Or maybe just showing extra love during the darker months? Most owners do it without realizing how much harm this actually causes. During colder months, cats move less and burn fewer calories, which is totally normal. But their appetite often stays the same, especially if your cat lives in a controlled indoor space with consistent temperature. That extra scoop of food here and there slowly adds up over weeks and months. And weight gain in cats does not just mean a chubby belly that looks cute in photos. It affects their joints, heart, and even their ability to groom properly. Over time, this leads to fatigue, lower energy levels, and inflammation that makes them seem moody or withdrawn from you. They might stop playing as much. They might avoid jumping onto their favorite spots. They might sleep more than usual and you think it is just winter laziness, but it's actually their body struggling with extra weight. The right approach here is about smarter feeding, not more feeding. Keep portions consistent with their actual activity level, and instead of adding more food to their bowl, increase the quality of what you're already giving them. Serve wet food warmed up to body temperature. It boosts hydration, improves digestion, and satisfies them faster so they feel full without overeating. And remember, treats are fine in moderation, but during winter when activity drops, every calorie counts more than you think. You can't just give treats to make yourself feel better about the cold weather. Your cat's body doesn't need extra calories just because it's snowing outside. And later in this video, I will show you one habit that looks completely harmless on the surface, but is actually causing your cat physical pain every single day. And I can guarantee it's happening in your home right now without you even noticing. Mistake number 2. You're skipping playtime because it's too cold. Have you noticed your cat sleeping more in winter and just assumed they need the extra rest because it is cold? It's an easy mistake to make. We all feel more tired when the days are shorter and darker. The truth is, many cats sleep out of boredom, not tiredness. When the days get shorter and the house feels still and quiet, their natural hunting instinct fades away, and with it goes their mood and energy. Cats are built to stalk, chase, and pounce several times a day. That's how their bodies and brains are designed to function. When that routine disappears completely, stress hormones rise in their system. This leads to weight gain, irritability, and even destructive behaviors, like scratching furniture or biting out of nowhere when you try to pet them. You might think your cat is just being mean or difficult, but they're actually stressed and understimulated. The good news is, you don't need long play sessions to fix this problem. Just 10 minutes of focused activity twice a day can reset their entire rhythm and bring back their energy. Use toys that mimic real prey, like feather wands or small moving mice that trigger their hunting instinct, and always let your cat win at the end of the play session. That simple victory releases dopamine in their body. Dopamine is the same chemical that helps them feel calm and content afterward. It's like giving them a natural mood boost that lasts for hours. And real quick, if this is already making you rethink how you care for your cat this winter, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more cat owners who might be making these exact same mistakes without knowing it. Mistake number 3. You're sealing every window to keep warmth in. Do you ever notice your home feeling stuffy in winter, even when it's perfectly warm inside? That's because when we seal every window tightly to trap heat and save money on heating bills, we also trap something else dangerous. The air your cat breathes becomes stale, filled with dust, carbon dioxide, and microscopic allergens that irritate their sensitive lungs and eyes. Cats are incredibly sensitive to air quality, much more sensitive than humans are. In enclosed winter environments with no fresh air coming in, their bodies start working harder just to get clean oxygen into their system. Over time, that can lead to low energy, sneezing fits, watery eyes, and what many owners mistake for laziness or depression.
But the truth is, it is not about being lazy or sad. It is fatigue caused by poor air circulation and lack of oxygen. Your cat is literally tired because they cannot breathe properly. Here's a simple fix that can literally add years to your cat's life. Crack open a window for just a few minutes each day, especially when the sun is out and temperatures are slightly warmer. No matter how cold it is outside, your home needs a little fresh air to circulate. Let that clean air move through the room while keeping your cat away from direct drafts that could make them cold. You do not want them sitting right in front of an open window in freezing weather. Just let the air refresh the space. And if you live in an extremely cold place where opening windows is not practical, get a good quality air purifier to keep the air fresh and safe. Your home will still feel cozy and warm, but your cat will breathe easier and stay more alert and active throughout the day. Mistake number 4. You're lighting winter candles in diffusers. Do you love filling your home with warm candlelight or soft winter scents during the cold months? It feels relaxing, safe, and comforting. It makes your home feel like a cozy sanctuary from the cold outside. But for your cat, that cozy atmosphere can become a hidden source of stress or even serious illness. Many candles, air fresheners, and essential oil diffusers release chemicals that are completely safe for humans to breathe. But those same chemicals are toxic for cats. Their bodies cannot break down certain compounds found in popular winter scents like cinnamon, pine, peppermint, or eucalyptus. When inhaled over time, those particles build up in their system. They irritate the lungs, damage the liver, and trigger allergies that often go completely unnoticed by owners until serious symptoms appear. You might see your cat sneeze more than usual, lick their nose more often, or avoid rooms that smell strong. Those are warning signs that something is wrong. Even natural or eco-friendly products can contain essential oils that are harmful when diffused in enclosed spaces where your cat lives. The safest approach is to choose completely unscented candles made from soy or beeswax without any added fragrance, or use cat-safe air purifiers instead of scented products. Your home can still feel warm and inviting without putting your cat's health at serious risk. Mistake number 5. You're cranking up the heat without adding moisture. Have you ever noticed your cat drinking less water once the heater starts running every day? Most owners think that means your cat is just fine and does not need more water, but that could not be further from the truth. When you crank up the heat in winter to stay warm, the air inside your home becomes very dry. That dry air pulls moisture from everything around it, including your cat's skin, nose, and lungs. And since cats already have a naturally low thirst drive compared to other animals, that invisible loss of hydration quietly builds up day after day without you noticing. Over time, it thickens their urine, strains their kidneys, and increases the risk of dangerous urinary infections. All of this happens without a single visible symptom at first. At first, you might only notice them visiting the litter box less often than usual, or sitting nearby the litter box longer than they used to. That is their body struggling to compensate for dehydration. The fix is simple, but powerful for their health. Add moisture back into their world in multiple ways. Use a humidifier in the main room where your cat spends most of their time, and place cat water fountains in different spots around your home. Moving water encourages cats to drink more because it appeals to their natural instincts. Avoid relying too much on dry food during winter, and whenever you can, switch to wet food warm to body temperature. That small change alone can restore proper hydration and protect their kidneys during the dry months ahead. Mistake number 6. You're calling it winter laziness when it's actually pain. Have you been telling yourself your cat is just tired because it's winter outside? That they're sleeping more, moving slower, and staying in one spot longer because the cold makes everyone want to rest more? Here's what most owners completely miss and do not understand. Cats are masters at hiding pain from their owners. It's an instinct from their wild ancestors who had to hide weakness to survive. And in winter, when everything naturally slows down, it becomes even easier for them to mask what is really happening inside their body. That laziness you're seeing might actually be arthritis flaring up from the cold weather, or kidney strain from dehydration, or joint stiffness from inactivity and weight gain. Cats do not limp dramatically like dogs do. They don't cry out when something hurts. They just stop moving as much as they used to. They sleep in the same spot for hours without changing position. They avoid stairs completely. And because it happens gradually over weeks, you assume it's normal winter behavior. But it's not normal at all. It's their way of protecting themselves from pain you can't see. Watch for these red flags carefully. spending more time near the litter box than before, grooming less frequently or stopping completely, moving stiffly after waking up from sleep, avoiding interaction when they used to seek it out and follow you around. If you notice any of these signs, do not just dismiss it as winter laziness. Take your cat to the vet for a checkup. Early detection of pain can prevent serious health problems down the road. The hidden danger you need to know about. Now let me tell you about that one habit I mentioned earlier, the one that looks completely harmless but causes your cat physical pain every single day. It is happening in your home right now. It is letting your cat sleep on cold, hard surfaces during winter. You might think they choose those spots because they like them, but cats often sleep where they fell asleep out of exhaustion, not because it is comfortable. Cold surfaces make arthritis worse. They make joints stiff and painful. They reduce blood circulation, and over time, this chronic discomfort changes your cat's entire personality. The fix is simple. Provide warm, soft sleeping spots in every room your cat uses. Use heated pet beds or place regular beds near heat sources. Put soft blankets in their favorite spots. Your cat should never have to sleep on cold tile or hardwood floors during winter. Give them options and watch how much more active and happy they become. What you should do instead. Now that you know what not to do, here's what you should do to keep your cat healthy and happy all winter long. First, maintain consistent feeding portions based on activity level, not emotion. Do not add extra food just because it feels right. Measure portions carefully and stick to a schedule. Second, commit to at least 10 minutes of focused playtime twice a day. Morning and evening sessions work best. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine, like feeding. Third, ensure proper air circulation even in cold weather. Fresh air for a few minutes daily makes a huge difference. Your cat needs oxygen more than they need perfectly sealed warmth. Fourth, eliminate all scented products from your home during winter. If you must use candles, choose unscented natural options. Your cat's lungs will thank you. Fifth, add moisture back into dry winter air. Use humidifiers, provide multiple water sources, and switch to wet food. Hydration is critical for kidney health. Sixth, watch for pain signals and take them seriously. Do not dismiss changes in behavior as normal winter laziness. Your cat might be suffering in silence. The most important thing to remember: your cat depends on you completely. They cannot tell you when something hurts. They cannot explain when the air feels stuffy or when they are thirsty. They cannot ask for more playtime or softer sleeping spots. You have to notice these things yourself. You have to be their voice and their advocate. And the good news is, now you know exactly what to look for and how to fix it. Winter does not have to be hard on your cat. With these simple changes, your cat can stay healthy, active, and pain-free all season long, and the bond between you will grow stronger because you are truly meeting their needs. If you found this helpful, please share it with other cat owners, subscribe to our channel for more cat care tips that actually work, and leave a comment telling us which mistake you are going to fix first. Your cat is counting on you to get this right, and now you have everything you need to do exactly that. Stay warm, stay informed, and give your cat the winter care they truly deserve.